Hello, everybody. We are back here with the Pittsburgh Pirates franchise on MLB The Show 18. We're just going over here, taking a look at these rosters, taking a look at the statistics. We haven't done that in a little while. So after the All-Star break, this is what the team is looking like statistic-wise, overall-wise. You can take a look at what's going on here. It's a shame Henderson Alvarez had to be lost for the season after that 7-0 start. But continuing down the line, Kazmir actually pitched very well for when we needed him to at a 2.79. Look at Despain. He was actually in the All-Star game for the AAA, and he was terrible in it. But he's having a good season. Mitch Keller, 10-4 with a 283. He's pitching very well in Double-A. As we continue looking, 235 for Quentin Daniel, 392, 213. Richie Kelton, 11-3 with a 2.13 ERA. He is pitching tremendously. Brian Mata also pitching tremendous, 7-2 with a 181. Obviously, the Altoona Curve are whooping a ton of ass out there in Double-A. So move on to relief pitchers. There's Rosenthal, Segrist, Kuntos. I like the way he's been playing for us. As we continue, Guerrero not doing that very well in Triple-A. I'm a little disappointed with that. Presley Oberg has a 7.23. Ugh. Hernandez, we hope he comes along nicely. We need a guy like that. Seems like he's pitching decent. We need Donahue to come along very nicely. He's pitching pretty well. Jay, I wish he was pitching better. Cabrera, that's a guy we're going to need, and he's pitching very well down there in Double-A. Looking at our closers, Rivero's fantastic. A 1.27 ERA. 2.74 for Sherrill. That's not too bad. He's doing pretty well. And Ziegler in the AAA, he's 5.34. That's not too bad either. Our catchers, 236, no homers for Cervelli. 266, 13 home runs for Swain. He's playing well. Cameron Rupp, 323, 5 dingas. Definitely more power with Rupp. Let's see, Bethea is 251. First base, Bell. There's McKay and his amazing season at 321 with 18 homers. 253 for Rodriguez, 256 for Josh Okimi. Let's see, Josh Harrison at a 247 with 7 homers. Ryan Mata, 276 with 3. Glenn Bell. These guys are all pretty decent. Bostwick playing pretty well, 273. Double-digit homers. That's what I like to see. What do we got as far as third base? David Freese, 246, 9 homers. There have been some big homers, though, when he has homered. I remember a lot of his home runs, put it that way. Over at shortstop, 291, 6 homers for Adam Frazier. Chang's at 287, that ain't bad. Mercer. Let's see, left field, Dickerson, 257, 13 homers. Probably our best source of power right now. Melky Cabrera has 7 homers in that backup platoon role. Over at center field, Marte, 7 home runs, 244. Pugh, 327, 6 home runs. He's playing very well in AAA. Hopefully that continues. Meadows, I wish he was doing a little bit better. Looking at some of the contracts on these guys, I know that the trade deadline's going to be coming up, so we've got some decisions to make on whether we are buy or sell, and I think the next couple of weeks will tell us that. Currently, right now, we're actually in last place in the NL Central, and we're 3 games above 500. So the NL Central largely competitive this season, and that sucks for us. As you can see, all the other divisions not like that. You got maybe 2-3 teams that are in it, and you got some bottom feeders, and we don't have bottom feeders. Like, we're last place, but we're not a bottom feeder. we're a team that could be second place in a lot of divisions, or at least third. And we're sitting here fifth, so that puts us 3.5 out of the wild card right now, held by the Braves and Nationals. Rockies tied for the second spot. So it doesn't look like we're going to maybe be getting a playoff spot. Again, crazy things have happened, so again, we'll see how this next week goes, whether we're buy, sell. Twins, 61-35, they're playing well. 64-35 Astros, they're playing very well, but of course that's to be expected. The Orioles and the Yankees holding the wild card spots in the American League right now. Then again, that's kind of weird because the Orioles are supposedly holding the division in the East. So I'm a little confused. But but there's the Mariners 2.5 games out. The Indians are 4.5 games out. All right, so let's see how we continue with this season so far. We took 2 out of 3 from the Reds. That's good because we need that. They're in front of us. We need that to be able to get or have a chance to continue trying to get a wild card. We only took 1 out of 3 from the Indians. Now we move on to a Mets series. Again, we're 4 games above 500, and the Mets split with us evenly. Richie Kelton's coming off the DL. Today is the trade deadline. So now is the time to look at things. Corey Dickerson, 1 year left on his deal. He's going to get big money in free agency. He's going to ask for probably between $10 and $18 million, something we're not going to pay. So we might look to see if we can find deals for him. Josh Harrison, another guy, only a C potential guy, 30 years old. He's having a good season for us, but is he worth the money he will get? Probably close to $5 million a season, as old as he is. Let's see if Josh Harrison can give us any good return. The Phillies, we find a trade with the Phillies. Odubel Herrera, a 79 overall. That's 1 overall better. Same potential, 4 years younger. And the best part is that he's signed. The man can hit. The man is fast. So we're going to make that deal and bring in Odubel Herrera. Corey Dickerson, can we find a deal for him? We do search one out with the Marlins. They're offering stuff that is semi-interesting, but we want Lewis Brinson to be the cornerstone of any deal for one of our top players on our roster. Lewis Brinson, one of the top prospects in all of Major League Baseball. So we want to focus a deal around him. And we do get a deal done for a few guys that we don't mind losing to bring in a talent like Lewis Brinson. So a couple deals do get made there. Now we have Lewis Brinson, who will be going down to AAA ball to continue his development. We also have Odubel Herrera up now. So, he will help us, hopefully, in some batting department. We also signed Brandon Phillips to play second base for us. So, we bring in another wise veteran to fill the second base spot where Josh Harrison has vacated. So, a lot of changes being made. Let's see. Let's see how it works out. Mercer eligible to be reinstated, but he's out for another 4 to 5 months, so he's going to have to stay. This is what the waiver wire is looking like as far as who is on it. A lot of these guys going to be one-year deals, though. Not people we're looking to trade prospects away for, put it that way. We're not in that kind of mode, but I'm sure some deals will get made in the coming days / weeks, whatever. That gets us through into August. So now we're into August, last stretch of the season here, last couple months of the year. as we get through that Cubs series, and we are 3 games above 500, still in the thick of things, even though they put us at last place. We are even with the Cardinals, so huge series coming up. That will start off next episode. Let me know what you guys think of the trades and everything that went on in this episode in the comment section below. Please don't forget to drop a like, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you for watching.